Welcome to the unit Time. Overview. Let us have a look at the overview. The overview slide consists of 3 sections, namely Introduction, Instruction and Evaluation. The Introduction section is meant to motivate the student to learn the lesson. The Instruction section divides the contents of the lesson into 4 subsections. They are Content, Communication, Constructive Components, and Enrichment Activities. The lesson is covered under Content. All the activities pertaining to the 4 skills of language and their assessment are covered under the sections Communication and the Constructive Components. The enrichment activities are meant to widen the scope of the student's thinking and learning, thereby making him or her a global citizen. The extent of understanding of the module can be assessed by the student under the evaluation section. By the end of this chapter, you will be able to learn the poem Telling the Time, summarize the story Telling the Time, learn how to tell time. Introduction. Let us start our lesson with some questions. Do you know how to tell time? Do you know how many hours make a day? Sing the poem. When the small needle touches number 1 and the big needle touches number 12, it's 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock, my friend. When the small needle touches number 2 and the big needle touches number 12, it's 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock, my friend. When the small needle touches number 3 and the big needle touches number 12, it's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock, my friend. Study skills. Observe the below conversation about time. What's the time in clock 1? It's 9 o'clock. What's the time in clock 2? It's 8:15. What's the time in clock 3? It's 9:30. What's the time in clock 4? It's 9:45. What's the time in clock 5? It's 10 o'clock. Study skills, Activity 1. Observe the following picture clocks and write the time in the following blanks. Click Submit to verify your answers. Telling the time. Hi friends, my name is Mr. Clock. I have 2 hands. One is big and another one is small. My big hand shows minutes and my small hand shows hours. I have 12 numbers on my face. My minute hand moves from one number to another number for every 5 minutes and once round in an hour. Thus, 60 minutes make an hour. My hour hand moves from one number to another number for every hour. There are 12 hours in a day and there are 12 hours in a night. A whole day means a day and a night. That is, 24 hours make a day. I treat each and everyone equally and I am true friend of everyone. Use me right and be happy. Glossary. The meanings of certain words along with their usage in a sentence are shown. Click the audio button to listen to the pronunciation of each word. Honest, vital, hour, minute. Comprehension. Read the following questions from the story Telling the Time and try to answer them on your own. You can click the Answer tab for your reference. Summary. Let us recap the highlights of this section. The time has two hands. One is short and one is long. The long hand shows minutes and short hand shows hours. There are 12 numbers on a clock. The long hand moves from one number to another number in 5 minutes and once round in an hour. Thus, 60 minutes make an hour. The shorthand moves from one number to another number for every hour. There are 12 hours in a day and there are 12 hours of the night. A whole day means the day and night, that is, 24 hours make a day. Comprehension, Activity 1. Select the suitable option to fill in the following blanks. Click Submit to verify your answers. Comprehension, Activity 2. Match the following given under Group A with Group B. Click Submit to verify your answers. Study skills, different types of clocks. Observe the following images that are displayed on the screen. Study skills, different types of clocks, activity. Select suitable answer from Group A to Group B. Click Submit to verify your answers. Study skills. Daily life activities of student. Look at the pictures. What Ravi do in his daily activity? He gets up in the morning at 6 o'clock. He brushes his teeth and goes for a bath for 30 minutes. After that, he eats breakfast by 8 o'clock. He puts his things in his bag and goes to school in the morning at 9 o'clock. In the school, he reads the books and listens to the classes up to 12 o'clock. In the afternoon, he takes his lunch by 1 o'clock and after that he plays with his friends. He comes back to home at 4 o'clock and plays with ball till 6 o'clock. In the evening, he completes his homework by 7 o'clock. After that, Ravi takes his dinner at 9 o'clock and goes to bed at 10 o'clock. Study skills. Daily life activities of student. Activity. Drag and drop the appropriate answers in the given fields. Click Submit to verify your answers. Imagine that you and your friend know well about your school timings. Now, answer the questions that your friend asked you. Click Reference button for your reference. Writing skills. Activity 2. Ask your friends the following questions and get the responses. Click Reference button for your reference. Listening skills. Listen to the following story and answer the questions that follow. Once, a fly was flying in the garden. There were many plants and beautiful flowers in the garden. The fly saw many flowers, red, pink, yellow. "Oh, the flowers are beautiful. They look smooth and soft," it said. It was moving around the flowers and enjoying their smell. A sunflower smiled at the fly and said, "Hi, how are you?" The fly was very happy and went near the sunflower. It asked, "Can I touch you?" The flower smiled and said, "Why not, dear? Please sit on my petal." Then the fly jumped in joy and sat on the flower. "What's your name?" the flower said. The fly was silent for some time and said, "Oh my God, I forgot my name." It was very sad. Now answer the following. Follow-up work. Take up the following activity. Collect different types of clock pictures and paste them in your classroom. Enrichment Activities. As a part of Enrichment Activities, have a look at the following links. Quotes. Let us listen to a few quotes. Freedom lies in being bold. Robert Frost. Courageous people do not fear forgiving for the sake of peace. Nelson Mandela. Test your understanding of the lesson by taking the mock unit test. You have successfully completed the chapter. Time.